Hi, I'm Mike Green with Optic Cyber Solutions, and today I'm going to talk about the NIST 853 patch release process and kind of walk through high level the overall control submission and review process as well. So, what is a patch release with respect to 853? It's essentially a minor change that doesn't impact the technical content of 53 generally. It does allow for an interim release of 53 as opposed to a major release. And those releases will be published to the Privacy and Cybersecurity Reference Tool. It also allows for exports of JSON and CSV. And it typically supports an expedited comment review period outside of the typical 30 to 60-day review for patch releases. So, as part of NIST's continual outreach and engagement with the community, they do allow for submissions from the community for proposals for change to the 853 catalog. So, new submissions are essentially proposals for new control or control enhancements to be included within the 53 catalog. Edit are essentially submissions to edit or change any 53 current controls or control enhancements. Once both the edit and new are reviewed internally by NIST, they'll move into the candidate review phase. And essentially, candidates are proposed to the wider community via the same public comment site to be reviewed and commented on by the community for a specified duration. The most recent candidate was the one related to identity providers and authorization servers, essentially in the INA family. This one was this is the one that's considered more as a patch. It had a quicker review time frame of 2 weeks. And essentially, this was based on current vulnerabilities and threat intelligence, which really kind of pushed the need for that one to be quickly reviewed. Once that's moved into the awaiting phase and release, that one will be proposed as release 5.1.1. But that's essentially the next step in the phase. Once it's been reviewed, it'll move into the awaiting and then ultimately released as either a minor or a major update to 53, with minor being essentially an errata update to the current catalog, and then a major release moving to the next version, version 6, as an example for 53. So here's a high-level overview of NIST internal review and submission process for the public comments. So you see here, end user would submit a proposal that would be either the new or edit. It goes into internal review within NIST to determine applicability. Once it is approved and once it's approved to go forward, it'll move into that candidate phase where it's determined, does it need to be reviewed? What's the time frame to review the comment period? Whether it's 30 to 90, which is pretty typical, or as the example for the proposed release patch was 2 weeks. Once that review is completed, it can then move into the awaiting phase, awaiting for publication. And again, it'll be the either major or minor release. Again, minor being simply equivalent to a RATA, essentially the same version, just an update to the revision for 53 versus a brand new release or major release to version 6, as an example. So here are a few references and links for how you, as part of the cybersecurity community, can get involved. As I mentioned, the NIST public comment website is where you can view current candidate proposals, submit new or submissions for edit of current controls. And like I mentioned, the proposed updates for minor releases are published in the Cybersecurity Privacy and Reference Tool, which is a dynamic, sort of has a web interface where you can review the controls and also do exports of the JSON and other machine readable formats. So also want to end with a few resources, both related to the 853 comment portal as we talked through. There's also a user guide for that submission portal that may be helpful if you want to provide submissions or review submissions. As I mentioned, the Cybersecurity Reference Tool, or the CPRT, and then a reference to the 53 control and baselines are also listed. Optic Cyber Solutions, we also have resources, various resources for cybersecurity, for risk management framework, and other frameworks as well. So feel free to check us out if you have any questions there, or reach out. Again, I'm Mike Green with Optic Cyber Solutions. Thanks for watching. Optic Cyber Solutions strives to help organizations identify and address their blind spots through our assessment, implementation, and advising services. For more information about Optic Cyber Solutions or how we can help you gain confidence in your cybersecurity, reach out at info@optic.com or check out our website at opticcyber.com.